Hi guys, so welcome back. Today we're going to be doing another full face of First Impressions Drugstore Makeup Edition. Lots of new products here. I have literally almost everything. Foundation, concealer, powder, bronzer, blush, highlight. I have even some new sponges here from ColourPop to test out. So lots of new stuff. And I'm excited because you already know I love drugstore makeup. You love drugstore makeup. So I hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to grab a snack and let's just get into it. Okay, so first I actually have a few different eyeshadow palettes to test out, but I thought it would be fun to test out these little bite-sized eyeshadow palettes from e.l.f. They are so cute. They have so many different colors and they're only $3. I found these at Target and I was like, oh my god, they're adorable. They look like little chocolate bars or something. So super cute. I got the three like neutral shades, of course, but I think today I want to do like a little pop of blue. I'm going to start off with this color in the Carnival Candy palette and I'm going to take that right in my crease. I already primed my lids and everything. I actually used the original e.l.f. eyeshadow primer today. Ooh, so far so good. Cute color. I like how warm it is. It's almost like a camel color. I'm gonna build up the color. Wow, this is so pigmented. It's crazy that these are only $3, like insane. I'm really building this shade up just to see how it layers, and it seems to be layering really, really nicely. Like this looks like amazing. I'm gonna go into this other palette, which this one is the Truffles palette. And this one has more cool tones in it, but I love these shades. I'm gonna go into this chocolate brown. And I'm gonna take that shade right on the outer crease. Wow, that is like really nice. It's layering so beautifully and like the colors are actually like super creamy. I'm gonna go into this red brown shade and apply that right in my crease. Just like with a different blending brush, I'm gonna just kind of intensify this a little bit. Barely dipping my brush in because these colors seem to be like really intense, which is like insane. I've actually tried e.l.f. eyeshadows before. I like their Opposites Attract palette. That's really cute. But I feel like this quality is like amazing, like just as good, if not even a little bit creamier than that palette. And I just can't believe that these are so affordable. Now I'm gonna go into the blue shade for a little pop of color all over the lid. I'm gonna use, of course, my ABH number 18 brush. I'm gonna just start off by applying the color without spraying it to see how it looks. Whoa. Okay, pigmented is definitely an understatement. I'm really gonna pack this color on just on the lid shade, just on the lid area. Wow, I didn't even spray my brush. Like, these are like rich. Wow, I'm like very shocked. This is more pigmented than a lot of high-end and even other drugstore shadows that I've tried. Like, I did not spray or anything. Okay, e.l.f. giving other brands a run for their money. This is amazing. I'm gonna try to spray on the other side just to see if it like enhances the color a little bit. It looks a little bit more intense, but like honestly with this color you don't need to spray your brush. Not really a huge difference, to be honest. The color is very rich and buttery and intense just on its own as well. I'm just like shocked right now. Like I have no words. e.l.f. You're killing it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is to really like emphasize the blue and make that pop even more. I'm gonna go into the black shade in the Truffles palette. And I'm just gonna take that, whoa, pigment. And I'm gonna kind of pack that on the outer crease. There is gonna be some fallout, but you know, not really a big deal for me personally, because I always do my eye makeup first. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit more of this color right in my crease. Going to very lightly put that color in there. I don't want to lose that shade. So I don't have a new eyeliner. I'm just gonna use the NYX Epic Ink liner. This is like pretty new to me. I just started using this probably like about a month or so ago. Been loving it. It's just like one of those pen liners. It works really well for doing your wings. Okay, winged liner is much thicker than what I wanted, but you know, I feel like that just always ends up happening. You try to fix it and it turns out to be thick as a thumb. So here we are. I also did apply lashes. I use these JQ Lash Lab lashes. A subscriber actually sent these to me. I will link them down below. These are the faux mink in the style Rain. I didn't have any like brand new ones from the drugstore. I have a couple like wispy lashes, but I wanted something very dramatic with this look. Now for primer, I'm gonna use the Makeup Revolution Pro Hydra Matte primer. So the reason I got this is because it says it's a hydrating primer serum, but it's like supposed to be mattifying at the same time. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's actually very luxurious. Oh wow, this packaging, gorgeous. It's like glass and like frosted glass. I mean, this thing is heavy. Like it is nice, and it comes with a pump. So it says it's a thirst quenching primer infused with collagen and antioxidants, mattifies and preps the skin for makeup application. This kind of smells like a pool. Like chlorine, that's like the weirdest thing, but like it smells like my childhood. Kind of smells like chlorine with a mixture of sunscreen. Feels very silky soft on the skin. I do really like that actually. Now for foundation, I have this one from J.Cat Beauty. They actually just sent this to me in PR a few days ago. This is their Skin Assurance Max Coverage Silky Foundation. And I'm gonna use the shade Soft Taupe. This is supposed to be a weightless, long-lasting, luminous, natural glowy foundation with buildable coverage. It only comes in 16 shades, so not the greatest shade range, but hopefully we can make something work today. Packaging is cute. It's not glass, but it's cute. And it does come with a pump, which we love. And I also am gonna use the new ColourPop Full Beat Blending Sponge Kit. This is so cute. This is so cute. This is cute. So they have a velvet sponge, a detail sponge, hourglass complexion, and a silicone sponge, which is really cute. These are the 5 sponges that they have. So I did just get these damp because these are the 2 that I want to use today. Oh my gosh, look at how huge they get. I love that. Feels so good, especially this one. So I'm gonna use the detail sponge just because, like, I mean, hello, look at this. It's ginormo and it's so soft and bouncy and squishy. I'm obsessed. This is specifically meant for like concealer under your eyes, and of course foundation. I feel like it would be perfect because it is so big. And then I'm gonna try out the complexion sponge that they have, which is for a flawless complexion on your face. This sponge is really cool because it's almost flat on the bottom, so perfect for foundation. And then you can see the side here is angled and it has a really nice edge. So I feel like this is perfect for contouring or cleaning up your contour. Soft tan is what I'm gonna go in with today. I feel like that's gonna be a good match. Let's do about that much and see what happens. I'm gonna use the complexion sponge. Even though you can hear it on my face, it actually is very bouncy. Ooh, I think this color is perfect on me. I'm gonna build this foundation up, by the way. Very pretty, good coverage. Built up really nicely. It looks like skin. This sponge is pretty large and in charge, so you have to be careful like going around your brows and stuff because it's not like obviously small, so gotta be really precise. Okay, so that is what it looks like. I really evened out my skin tone and I think it just looks kind of like your skin but better kind of vibe, which I love foundations like that. That is really, really beautiful. I'm gonna do the other side with the brush. I know a lot of you guys really like doing your foundation with a brush, so we're gonna see how it looks. I'm gonna use this brush from IT Cosmetics. I personally like the sponge side more. I feel like it blended out a little bit easier and it just, I don't know, I think it looks a little bit better. Not a huge difference, but I just love the sponge. I think the sponge is really great. I like this a lot. Overall, the foundation is really nice. I feel like maybe because of the primer, but it definitely doesn't look super luminous. It definitely looks more of like a natural soft matte finish, but I think that's because of the primer. Coverage is pretty good. I would say it definitely is buildable. I would say it's like a natural medium buildable coverage. So now what I'm gonna do is concealer. I got this one from Target. This is the WINKY Luxe Peeper Perfect Concealer. This is their full coverage under eye concealer, and I got this one in the shade Light Medium. So this is a new brand at my Target. I don't think this is like a brand spanking new brand, but I have never seen it at my Target before. I'm gonna actually put some right on the back of my hand. I think this color is gonna be too dark. Darn it. Yeah, this is gonna be a little too dark. It's kind of pinky. But we're gonna see how the coverage is. We'll make it work. I'm gonna use the ColourPop sponge. Oh yeah, this is too dark. This is more of a medium shade than anything. It says light medium on here, but this is definitely like medium, and it's very pinky. It almost looks like a color corrector. I'm not really getting full coverage at all. Looks like there's a little something there, but overall the color is off. The formula is and there's no coverage. So let's do a little NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. This is gonna save the day because I need some good coverage, and that just was not it. I really like this sponge. This is nice. This reminds me of the Dose of Color sponge, the orange one. It's just like that. It has that really nice point, so you can be really precise with your concealer. Now for powder, I actually have a new one from e.l.f. I don't know if this is brand new, to be honest. I want to say that it is because I have never seen it before. But this is the HD Soft Luminous Powder, or Luminance Powder. So looks like this. So this is their new HD powder. They had another color, but I got this one because it said Soft Luminance on it. Okay, so I just put some right on my lid, and I'm going to use my sponge to press this in. Oh my gosh, this has glitter in it. No! This smells like Sweet Tarts. This has glitter in it. Oh my gosh. Do you see? Tell me you see the glitter. I almost feel like it sort of has like a tint to it too. I'm gonna just do the other side just because I did already set this other side. I'm just obviously not gonna put this on all over my face. I'm gonna use this number 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Translucent finishing powder just to set the rest of my face. This video was going so good too. Like, I was so excited. This powder's pretty though. This setting powder I do like. I'm just using a flat powder brush. This one's from Japanesque, and I'm just like really pressing this in. Let's take a break from the face. Let's finish up these lower lashes, because even though the e.l.f. powder wasn't good, these e.l.f. palettes are really, really great. I'm gonna start off with these two shades that I was using earlier, and I'm gonna put those right in my crease, or on my lower lash line. I'm also going to be doing some of the black as well as the chocolate brown and the truffle palette. I'm going to take those two colors and really press them down right on that lower lash line. Ooh, I'm liking the black with the brown. It's looking like so smoky. These are, wow, amazing. So this is definitely compensating for the fact that the e.l.f. powder is not good. Now for the waterline, I have this new one from Koki. This is a Velvet Smooth Liner. I've tried their Velvet Smooth Liners. I've just never tried this color. Royal Blue. Like, how perfect is that with this eye makeup? These are super creamy, really nice on the waterline, and Koki Cosmetics is actually available at Rite Aid, and I've seen a couple of their products on Sally's Beauty's website as well, which is like really random, but I'm excited. I don't know if they're in stores. I'll have to go to a Sally's. I haven't been to a Sally's in a little bit, but they're definitely online, so check them out. But I'm just gonna line my waterline with this for a nice little pop of blue. Well, that is nice. I am liking this blue. Then for mascara, I'm gonna use the Ardell Wispies Fiber Building Mascara. It just looks like this. I don't think I've ever tried any mascaras from Ardell. It's a good like separation mascara. You really have to pack it on to get a little bit of length. Doesn't do it right away. There isn't a ton of volume, but it does separate your lashes pretty nicely. So I'm gonna use the J.Cat Beauty Symphony Face Obsession Highlight Contour and Bronzer palette. This one's in the shade medium to dark. So you open it up and you have your shades right here. Might be a little too dark for me, but you know, we're gonna make it work. So I'm gonna take probably these two shades and just mix them together. This one's obviously very dark, so I'm gonna be very light-handed with it. Oh wow, even though it's like really dark, it's like very wearable though. Very soft. If you just like dip your brush, tap off the excess, it definitely works. It's definitely dark though, like it's pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way. I think that looks really good. And by the way, this brush is from Forever 21. I have the bigger bronzer brush and this one's like the smaller one. These brushes are amazing. I don't know if Forever 21 is still going bankrupt or not, but if you can find these brushes, they're great. I believe they're from their like metal collection and just like really great random brushes, but they work so well. Wow, this palette is really cute. Like I'm loving this. I think especially in the summer when I have more color, or even if I self-tan, this would be a really bomb palette. Now for blush, I saw this brand at Target. This is the Starlit Studio brand, and I saw this little duo and I thought how cute would this be as a blush, because these are the type of tones that I use. So this one is in the shade Cruisin'. It's their Soulmates eyeshadow duo and it just looks like this. Doesn't that look so pretty? I mean, of course you could use these as eyeshadows, but there's no rules to makeup. So we're gonna use it as blush today. So I'm gonna just kind of swirl my brush in here just a little bit, because obviously this is a little darker because it's supposed to be an eyeshadow, but oh, that's pretty. These are like my favorite kinds of tones for blushes, and this is gorgeous. Oh, very cute. A little bit on the tip of the nose. Oh, liking this. I feel like this could be a really cute, like simple eyeshadow look too, and then you throw this on your cheeks and you're good to go. Next up for highlighter, I have this one from MILANI. This is their highlighter duo, so it comes with a cream and a powder highlight. Oh, they both feel like powders though. They don't really feel creamy, but that's intense. Really pretty. I usually really love MILANI's highlighters. They're like bam in your face. Oh wow, that's pretty. Gorgeous. And this, by the way, is my ABH number 23 highlighting brush. It's a little glittery there. I feel like this is one of those products that you might have to spray your brush just so that it sticks a little bit better to your face, because it is a little glittery. So when you apply the product, there is some glitter kind of flying everywhere, so just kind of something to keep in mind. Not a big deal. For lips, I don't have a new lip liner, so I'm just going to use my favorite, which is the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner, and this one's in the shade Sandstorm. I'm getting low on it. I use it all the time. This might come as a shock, but I've never used the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipsticks. At least I don't remember ever using them, or if I did, it was a long time ago. So I got this color because of course it's nude and I thought it would match perfect with the lip liner. So this one is in the shade Sandstorm. It's like the same exact color as the lip liner, and I thought this color would be really great with the eye makeup as well. I remember having these in my collection, but I think I had a lot of the bolder colors and I never used them. And then I also did get this gloss. This is from the LIQUE Lip Care. I found this at Target and the packaging is beautiful. It feels very heavy. It looks good. Like there's definitely some weight to this. It's not super glossy. Kind of feels a little like Vaseline on the lips. You have to keep like dipping the wand into the product because it's not like a super high shine gloss formula. Last but not least, I am going to set my makeup. So in my last testing new makeup, I did test out the Bretman Rock Jungle Rock collection from Wet n Wild. I used the setting spray. I only used it in that video though. I want to test it out again and use it today because my face is feeling a little matte and dry. I need some glow. So this is just what it looks like. You can get this at Ulta. It's a very fine mist. It smells really good. It smells like summer, like coconut. So we have another first impressions in the books. So I have a lot of really great products and a lot of products that I really wasn't a fan of. So I'm going to start off with the products that I didn't love. For starters, this lip gloss I could definitely do without. It kind of honestly just feels like Vaseline. Like it's not terrible. You can see I do get like a little glossy finish, but I just don't love the formula and like, I don't know, I'm just not obsessed with it. I have other glosses from the drugstore that I prefer. This one, The concealer, another product I could definitely live without. This just gave me no coverage, and I'm typically not the biggest fan of like light coverage concealers, and it's funny because it literally says it's a full coverage under eye concealer, but I didn't see that. This e.l.f. HD powder almost ruined my life and this video. It was bad. Like, it just looked like glitter, peach tint. Their Halo Glow Setting Powder is like my current favorite. It's amazing, and that's just so bomb. This is like the opposite. Not good at all. Don't love it, and I'm not obsessed. I did take a photo with flash. I'll insert it right here. It doesn't look absolutely terrible. I've definitely had worse. It doesn't look amazing, but I just don't like the way this feels on the face, and it has glitter in it. So after using this Jungle Rock setting spray for a second time, I do really like the spritzer. Like, it's really nice, but I don't feel like this really gives me much of like a dew or glow to the skin. And honestly, it feels very refreshing at first, and then it kind of just dries, and that's it. Everything else I can say I actually do really like, and I'm excited to keep using it. My favorite standout products in today's video for sure are these eyeshadow palettes from e.l.f. I can't believe that these are so affordable. Like, I'm still in shock. Like, these are so beautiful. I mean, the pigment, the quality is like amazing. Like, these performed like high-end eyeshadows. Like, for real, these are the bomb diggity. So definitely go get your hands on these. If there's one thing you get in today's video, it's these. Like, come on, $3. Go get them. I also really like this foundation. I think this looks really pretty on the skin. It does look a little bit more mattifying now, just because I think of this Makeup Revolution primer, which was actually really nice. Minus the smell at first. After a few seconds, it does go away, so I don't really mind it now. It does mattify the skin, and it feels really silky soft on the face. But yeah, I really like this foundation. I think this is really beautiful. I'm excited to see how it's gonna wear throughout the day, so I'll keep you guys posted. But so far, I am very pleased, and for the most part, honestly, I really love everything. I think that this J.Cat Beauty contour palette is beautiful. I'm excited to keep using this in the summertime. I think this is going to be like a really cute palette, and just overall, I am very pleased. I also really loved the sponge from ColourPop. This is amazing. It is so bouncy. They're both really nice, but I definitely feel like the detail sponge is my favorite just because it's pointy, it's big, it's spongy, it's amazing. So love that. Did I say spongy? Squishy. The highlighter from MILANI is also really cute. I also do like this little Starlit Studio Duo. I think this is really cute as well as a blush. And I'll also use it as an eyeshadow eventually, but like, this is beautiful. Very pleased overall. I definitely do have more hits than misses, which is always great. So in my eyes, this was a pretty successful first impressions. But let me know if you guys have tried any of these products down below. I will also insert right here, and I'll let you know my thoughts on how this makeup wore. I'll probably insert that right now. Okay, so it is 8:26 p.m. At this point, I was wearing the foundation for a little over 7 hours, and don't mind my red eyes. My eyes were so dry in today's video, that's why they were a little bit red throughout the video, and I didn't get enough sleep last night, so that didn't help. But this is what the foundation is looking like. I haven't touched up or anything, and it is very yellow. It did oxidize quite a bit. In person, it looks a lot darker versus on camera, but the color definitely did change, which sucks because the foundation, you can see, it did wear really nicely. I think it looks pretty, to be honest. Everything really stayed in place throughout the day. The eyeshadow, the foundation got a little oily around my T-zone, like my forehead and stuff, but nothing crazy. Overall, I think if the color was a little bit better, I would rate the foundation higher, but since the color is off, that's kind of like a turn off for me. I did touch up here just to show you guys that it looks fresh when you touch up, but again, the color is off, so for that reason, I probably won't continue using this foundation just because the shades aren't the greatest. That officially completes this video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and being here today. Hope you guys have a really great day, great weekend whenever you're watching this. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!